Hey guys, and welcome back to Super Luigi Galaxy! Now that we're done with the incredibly boring Deep Dark Galaxy, we can move on to something more interesting. It's still not the most exciting of galaxies, in part because it's not really a galaxy, it's a giant space station that looks like it belongs in Disneyland. This is the Dreadnaught Galaxy, and it's straight to the point. Infiltrating the Dreadnaught. We couldn't come up with any interesting title for this one. It's literally just called Infiltrating the Dreadnaught. So this galaxy does borrow quite a bit from Battle Rock. It's got enough about it that makes it unique though. It's not quite as bad as, say, Sea Slide or Gold Leaf. But you know, there is a section that's very similar to what we did in Battle Rock, complete with the Purple Coin mission, which is the worst Purple Coin mission in the entire game. Well, the most difficult. It depends. You can define worst as being the most annoying, or you can define worst as being the most tedious. But it's very similar in that area to Battle Rock. There's just a few areas that are quite similar. We've even... Two of the stars are pretty much the same. Like we have a returning boss from Battle Rock. We have another one of those blow up all the rubbish mini games, and it is so much worse here. Get out of the way. Right, and go. You gotta be really fast here. Okay, maybe not here. There was another point where you do have to be really fast though. No! There we go. Yeah, don't stand on these when they're going up. This is exciting! Like I said, not everything about this galaxy is super interesting. Oh, I see. It's a horizontal hazard. Makes it incredibly different. But I don't know if you can spin back into the arrow. I imagine you can. That was close. I believe you can jump on those cannonballs, so I think you're okay. This is the part where you've got to be a bit quick. This is a bit awkward. Way! So many cannonballs. And it's called a Dreadnaught, which I believe literally means it fears nothing or something like that. Bob-ombs are back as well. Topman are back. It's all Battle Rock. We've even got Battle Rock's music playing now. Just for this one area. Let me go into the next bit. It plays the music we were hearing earlier on. I have no issues because it's Battle Rock's music, and Battle Rock's music is awesome. No! Come back! Luckily it's not very far, so it doesn't take very long. Up, up, up. I mean, the bob-ombs are really no threat. If you spin into them, they'll stop. Oh no, the hazardous lights. I mean, I did run into one earlier, and I ran into one there, so I guess they're deadlier than they appear. No, they're not. I'm just stupid. Aww. Right, a little bit of a maze. You gotta try and find out where you're going. Very peaceful music like this is not what I associate with something called a Dreadnaught. It's like, it sounds terrifying, but then you play this music. This music was already rather peaceful for when going over something like a poisonous lake, but it seems even more out of place here. So that's a very specific area of flooding. I mean, it's gravity. That's why it's done it, but now the music has changed back to this again. Right. This part always gives me a little bit of trouble, mainly because of stuff like that. I mean, it's my fault. That isn't even like Luigi's slipperiness or anything. I don't know what was going on there, though. I mean, at the very least, I killed the Mecha Koopa. That's all that matters. That's the alternative way of getting up there. I don't know if there's multiple ways or if that other platform at the start gets us something special. These deadly lights. Why would you have a 1-up right there? I mean, I guess, why not? It's not like you lose lives upon finishing a star. Okay, that is not how you do that. You generally do that by taking a lot less hits than I did. That's how you do it properly. You don't keep getting hit. I mean, the way to do it is to play the game well? Genius! Oh, back we go. That thing does look rather intimidating at the front. I wonder what those spikes would be used for. So now we have Dreadnaught's colossal cannons. Now look, it's Battle Rock Galaxy again. Only it's much, much worse. And much, much more annoying. Z-axis is your enemy here. Oh, look, hello, Super Mario Bros. 3. Again? I mean, these things are much more awkward in 3D. So you gotta stay on one side. Unfortunately, the thing rolls, spins, whatever you want to call it. Much faster than you can walk on it. Much slower than you walk on it. Or run on it. Much easier in 2D, all you gotta do is jump on it. This is exciting! There we go. Now we have little chomps. It's the only time we see them. All the other chomps we've seen so far have been big. Ow. Come on, it was the back of him I hit. I love the dog kennels though. That I really like. That's a nice touch. This is not exciting in the slightest. This is fine in 2D, but this is just boring. At least speed it up a little bit. Even a pair of octopus cannot make this any more interesting. It's the only time we see these guys here. Go. Long jump ahoy, yay. And there's a random bob-omb dispenser here. Again, what's the point? Because the bob-ombs take so long to blow up. They're no threat to you whatsoever. You know what is a threat to you though? The Z-axis. Oh, how I wish this was just in 2D. This is where you do the purple coin mission. And it's the hardest purple coin mission. But even this isn't that great. Now this is fine. I can deal with this. Ow. It's when you have to start being precise with trying to grab the purple coins, and that's when it becomes annoying. But even then, towards the top, it does become problematic, because what was up is up and down is down. Now up is down and down is up, and it gets all confusing. Ow. That was close. That electric gate kind of saved me, but You know, I could also just not hit the gate. Yeah, this part. Here, this is fine. The Goomba can be a bit of a nuisance, but here, this is otherwise fine. It's when you have to be very precise with trying to grab purple coins, and you have to jump for the purple coins. Like that right there, that always throws me off. Again, up is up, down is down. The platforms do come back if you fall off of it. As in, if you fall off of it and stay on one of these little platforms. How do you make it even more? How do you make it even worse? You do it with one piece of health against all of these cannonballs. But we're not safe until we touch that star. So we have to deal with these guys. Luckily, they never get the idea to both do it at the same time. They will in the next mission, but not here. There we go. Now we're safe. We're not safe, actually. I don't want to... No! No, send me back into that mission, please! I know what's coming up next. I should do, because I've played the game. Right. What is mission 3? Well, we've already seen the Topmen, so of course, Revenge of the Topman Tribe. Top Maniac's back. And we gotta go after him, except we're not going after him. Oh no. No, we're not. There's no Hungry Luma here. It's just a pipe this time. The Hungry Luma, there's no evil Hungry Luma that just creates the mission for us. We go under here. There's a pipe. Special little Topman as well. Oh! Battle Rock is nothing on this. You know how hard it is to keep a Dreadnaught clean. And then someone comes and drops a load of trash in the ammo depot. Hey, we have plenty of bombs. Maybe you could use them to blow up all this trash. Oh, I wish I selected no. Gee, thanks.
Eventually.
I agree. Oh, this took about, I think, just under 20 minutes. Lord knows how many tries. This is horrific because you actually have to you have to time your bomb throws just right so that you can get more than one to blow up at once. Or you gotta get that. What you gotta do is get that first one above, so you can just throw this one in the middle. Again, it takes so long. It takes like 10 seconds for the bombs to blow up. Wow, I'm never going to take out the trash now that I know you can just blow it up. Oh, take this as my thanks. I found it lying around. Yeah, that right there is arguably the worst mission in this entire game. It is horrible. Battle Rock is actually not so bad, but that one. Oh, that one. That's why they made it the Fire Flower in Galaxy 2. To terrify you, but then you're like, oh, you know what? This is actually really easy. But why is it even here at all? Alright, now we can go after the Topman. Revenge of the Topman Tribe. This mission is actually kind of lengthy, but it's not too bad. You have to bounce off of these guys a lot, though. Bounce off the green ones, lure the red ones into the electrical gates. So do these things go down just because I'm killing the Topman, or is it going down because I'm pushing the Topman into it? Thank you. In return, let me create a shortcut for you. It seems far less dramatic than when you're turning into a planet or a galaxy. Let's go. On you, over here. Thank you. The rest are very easy to get. It's just that first one. Hey! How rude. Honestly, these Topmen, they have no manners. Now, dramatic music. Go down here for an extra bit of health. Right, this part can actually be surprisingly tricky to time. Because something like that might happen. Ugh. And we're in the clear. We're just barely going to get closer next to that. I kind of wish the thing exploded in certain places. I mean, we don't know why Battle Rock starts blowing up. There's no explanation for it, but I kind of wish that happened here as well. It looks like I'm on some kind of crazy tennis court. I'm guessing there's shells around here somewhere to open up these chests, otherwise why are they here? Thing is, once you cross certain thresholds, they stop attacking you. Even when you haven't passed them yet. Alright, Top Maniac again. You gotta fight this guy like 4 times. And remember, you play the game as Mario and Luigi, so that means you have to fight this guy a total of 8 times when you're going for that 100% run. And so the fight is really that much different. I mean, yeah, the electric gates are smaller. That's it. And he summons the red Topman that you can't jump on this time, but they're really not much that big of an issue. Yeah, well, no. Stop bouncing me around. And there we go. They give you a Luma Shop even though there was an extra health thing on that previous area. They really expected you to get hit by those sensor guardian things. Right, our prankster Comet didn't want to show up immediately, so I thought, well, there's still one more little galaxy left, so we may as well do that one first. Whoops! That's my weather report. I normally turn that off. And if you ever wanted to know what my weather thing sounds like, there's your answer. It's the Matter Splatter Galaxy. Okay, it's turned off now. I'm professional. I don't play the games professionally, but I swear I do everything else professionally. No, I don't. No, I don't. What's your step? This is a lot of people's favourite galaxy. And, I mean, it's fine. The thing is, I don't mind this first bit and I don't mind the last bit. It's the middle bit that I'm not a fan of. Like, this is fine. It's really short, but this is fine. Now, we already had a mission kind of similar to this already, but, you know, the concept is really cool. It even does like its own wall jump technique. Unfortunately, I gotta wait. You gotta wait for this bit to go all the way along and then go all the way back again. Come on, you. There we go. Magic Koopas. Luckily, this bit of matter never disappears. The pipe is always there. This part, on the other hand, is a pain, and I think we can all see why. the final time we're going to be using it, thankfully. Why does this in the medallion is the thing that triggers this thing to move? Unfortunately, it's also our only way to get out. Right, so you can bounce on these things, but you can go through them from underneath. I mean, that's nothing new. Mario games have done that plenty of times. Sonic even more so. Somebody put some oil on that thing. It really sounds like it needs some oil. Just listen to it. This is so exciting. Again, the rest of this galaxy is perfectly fine. It's just this bit. Because it goes so slowly, and yet at the same time you don't want it to go any faster. Gives me a load of star bits though. Look at all these star bits that I don't need. Yeah, unless you want to turn all of the coconuts into watermelons. That's your reward for getting 9,999 of these things. That's almost as strange as the... no. In fact, I'd say it's stranger than... no! They're getting 99 lives in New Super Mario Bros. Wii. It makes Mario lose his hat. I missed. You could probably try and get onto that block as well, but this is the safer way to do it. Right. Now we can enjoy the level again. And if you die in that previous area, like I did, you have to do the entire climb all over again. Right, the interesting thing here is that you don't know exactly which one's going to stop and what's going to show up where. And of course the platforms are really small, which is also a further problem when you're playing as Luigi. And you got Magic Koopas. Ow. Oh look, the platform changed colour. Not that it means anything. So many ways to go, but which is the right way? This is the wrong way. And now this is the right way. And there we go. Gotta go fast. Otherwise the thing's gonna disappear. Right, and with that done we can go back to Dreadnaught Galaxy. Well, once we've gone through all of these screens we can go back to Dreadnaught Galaxy. Come on! We're heading back to the Dreadnaught Galaxy for our final speedy comet of the game. Topman Drive Speedrun. And this is by far the biggest timer that we get for one of these. Again, it is incredibly generous though. They're given us 6 minutes to do this, and I still managed to do it with more than half the time to spare. They do make things a little bit harder because they have a lot more of these guys now. So they can get in your way when you're trying to bounce off the green ones. Other than that though, it's pretty much the same. Wait. Wait. Luigi, what are you doing? It's a good thing the timer freezes when this happens. Yeah, so now you got another one. You got one of these guys to deal with for this. So it's a little bit more annoying, but really, it's not because you can't. It's not bouncing off of them hurts you that's the problem. It's just the fact that I mean, it did hurt me, but it's just the fact that you're getting bounced around by 2 things now instead of 1. But again, this time limit is so generous. It's why do they even bother? I mean, this part can again give you a little bit of trouble, but it's really not that bad. It still gives you this thing. Go and go. We've seen all this before. Again, these missions do not change up anything. You're just under a very generous time limit. I swear, sometimes you can just, when you're just playing the regular mission, you're probably going to complete it faster than the allotted time. Get past these guys. Why are there undergrounds here? Better question, why are there chests here? Chests that you can't open. I want to know what's in these things. Ow. Right next to this thing. And away we go. For the final time we have to fight him, because while the top men do reappear in Galaxy 2, Top Maniac himself does not. So they realize, you know what, we had them fight this guy like 8 times in the first game. Let's just not have him come back at all. Even though they had to fight King Caliente plenty of times as well, we did bring him back. Ow. Actually managed to get back up. Again, he remains in that position for such a long time. And he doesn't even try and charge at you. He's trying to move away from you despite the blades that he has on his sides. One more hit. Get out of my way. You get in my way. And there we go. Alright, well that means that there's only one major galaxy left in the game. And we'll do our trial galaxies and then we'll go after Bowser. And then we got purple coins. Lots and lots of purple coins. Oh, the fun of it all. But first, things are going to get hot. So all that's left now is the Melty Molten Galaxy, and that is it. So I will see you guys next time.